Hey YouTube, this is Charlie, and guys, today I'm going to show you how to cook green bananas. When people ask me how does it taste, I tell them it's a kind of like starchy, so it's more like potatoes, you know. So let's go ahead and dig down and I'll show you exactly how I prepare this. Usually it's a side dish like rice or macaroni or anything like that, so that's how you usually treat that type of food. So let's go ahead and I'll show you. Usually that's where you usually start, at the sink. You're gonna open this up. So there's two ways of preparing this. One, you cut off the top part of it and the bottom. If you're cooking it just by itself, that's all you do. You give it a little slit. Usually I give it 2 or more, but 2 is good. One on the top and one on the inside. One on the top and one on the inside. And you do this. You can leave that on this. I usually just leave it on there. You want to find a really green bananas. Make sure it's really green and not kind of half fried, because it will taste kind of sweet. Another way of doing it is if you're cooking it with potatoes and other foods, and you don't want the skin to be on there, because the skin will kind of blacken other foods and stuff like that. You want to take this and just open your pipe on really hot and just leave it underneath it. You're gonna get a little cut here on both sides, and just leave it underneath and let the water run on it for a little while. Just let it run on it, let it soften it, and again you give it a little slit just through the skin, just barely cutting it in there, and let it run under the water for a little while you're doing something else. So when you do this, if you want, you can pass some, because this will stain your hands, or it will also stain your clothes, so be very careful. But all you do, you just take the side of your hand and just gently press it like this, and you peel it out just like this. You just take there's the side of your hand, and you just kind of peel it out, and that's it. If there's any green part on it, you take the back of the knife and just gently kind of brush it off like this. The longer you leave it under the water, is easier it's gonna peel off for you. A lot of people rather that way of doing it. See, just like this. If you don't do that, it's gonna be a little more difficult to peel, but that's the easy way to do it. And then you just take the back of your knife and just kind of scrape it, gently scrape it like this, and you're basically done. So that's the 2 ways of doing it. And let's go ahead to the pot and I'll show you how to prepare the pot. If you're preparing other foods like potatoes, carrots, and you want to put this together and cook everything together, because all these kind of foods will cook around the same time, then that's the way you want to do it. If not, you just drop it in the pot, or you can do it like this. This is it. You get your salt, just for taste, and just sprinkle a little salt on there, and then you put a little bit of oil on there, and you let it cook. And just cover it up, just halfway, not to cover it full so it bubbles too much up. Just cover it halfway and let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. After about 15-20 minutes, you want to go and check your banana to see if it's cooked. It's almost like you're checking potatoes to see if it's cooked. You can just take a fork, like I'm doing right now. You can just bring the skin on the side like this. The water might look a little bit blackened. Don't worry about that. It's just the iron in the skin. That's okay. That's good for you. And you can just, if you can break it like this, just like this, that means that it's pretty much cooked. You can let it soften a little bit more if you choose to, depending on how you like it. But once you see it can break off like this, and you can taste it. Same thing with this one here. You can just break it just like you would break potatoes, and basically that's it. And when you go to your sink, just barely just drain your water out. If that's how you're cooking it, then you already have it That's it here. Like this one here, you can just take this. It's gonna be hot, you can use, but you can just take it and just peel this off really nice and gently. And there you go. The other way, and you're gonna just cut this out. That's almost, let's get this one right here. Cut it, slice it at an angle. Here we go. You get some lentils and some beef, bananas. Cut it up nicely. Like I said, it's just like potatoes. Oh yeah.